see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
First carry for James Conner. And he's got it to about the 40.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He's an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Allen going to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Allen, nifty footwork. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Alex Highsmith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A check down here to Jones. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They'll throw with Penix. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. A little juke. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Allen. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zach Bourne able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. An option handoff given to Connell. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw Penix. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. Connor up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And looking to throw, Penix. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Zadarius Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And now out come the Bills. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up
On play action, Allen. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Allen off the play fake. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw, it's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's Allen to throw it. This one swung out here to Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Now Allen. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To the air, Allen. To the left side, he's got Royals. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jalen Royals, 36 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Shifts by him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Penix working out of the gun here. A short one there to Freiermuth.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
Here's Penix. Open man, it's Hunter.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. To the air, Penix. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. 3rd and 4. Penix to the air once more.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half.
A beautiful fake.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
They'll go again to Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Throwing now is Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
From the shotgun, again to Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll throw with Penix. That is caught with Rashad Bateman. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll find Bateman once more. Here's 2nd and 7. A give running right is counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, Penix. That is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 33 yards. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And just shutting him off there. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Buffalo set to get the football back here. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Allen. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Allen going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Open man is Barner, the tight end. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
The give is to Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 46 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Stevenson. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Jones will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Steelers 10.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start the drive with Connor. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll go play action here with Penix. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau, his 2nd sack of the night. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. 2nd down and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, it's Thomas.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
To the air, Allen. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Buffalo. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Ed Oliver in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Zadarius Smith. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And now following the desperation turnover on downs, they're set up with a 1st and goal to go.
So quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. Allen off the play fake. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Gets past one man. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Screen pass to Connor. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now Penix. And a completion to Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Penix working out of the gun here. A short one there to Freiermuth. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Here's Penix. A short one there to Freiermuth. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Operating from the gun, Penix. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And here come the Bills. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Now their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. They'll throw with Penix. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And looking to throw, Penix. He finds Bateman over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A play fake. Now Penix. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw, Penix. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell, but they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.